that's just slang for you ain't got it though.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jason and you're tuned into I Speak Geek. So today we have a special one. I am replacing tech around my house. So if you know me, you know I've been building the smart home. And today we're replacing my front door lock with this lock by SimpliSafe. So we're gonna get this unboxed and set up, and then we'll run through the differences and everything, and we'll see what all comes in the box. So if you guys know me, my house is a smart home. I try to replace things with smart tech everywhere I can, and today is no different. So we switched to SimpliSafe about a year ago, just because how flexible the system was and how cheap it was to actually implement it ourselves. And if we wanted that additional monitoring and also using the mobile app, you have to pay for that to access your system remotely. So we opted in for that. It's $24 a month, so it's not a big cost. Before we had like ADT and we were paying like close to $70 a month. So that's a substantial decrease. But as I go through my home and I look for my security tech where I can make it all unified on one system, I picked up the smart lock to replace my front door, and I'm gonna move the front door to the back just to see how it works together. I may switch the back door back to the front door, but for right now, we're going to try the SimpliSafe lock and go ahead and get it set up. So it looks like we ran into a slight hiccup. The lock that I wanted to put on the front doesn't seem like it's going to happen, and I'm going to end up putting it on the back just because the type of lock that is needed for the system to work is not currently there. So this lock right here is what needs to be on the front lock, but if you replace it with a Nest Yale lock, it removes this piece on the front, and the touchpad for the Yale lock takes the place of that. So I don't have that piece because I believe I threw it out whenever I replaced it with the Nest lock. And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and replace the back door, and I'll give you my thoughts on how the system works and how it actually is.
Your own style, that's just slang for you ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe, said you got your own style, that's just slang for you ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Never know. Talking like Geronimo, get dropped down like some dominoes. Blues and greens and pinks, I got a lot of those. Yeah, you know, talking slime, I can't relate to snakes, I see a lot of foes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe, said you got your own style, that's just slang for you ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe, said you got your own style, that's just slang for you ain't got it though.
After trying to set up this SimpliSafe Smart Lock, I'm still having some issues. Even though the Nest was more involved, Nest Yale lock was more involved in setting up, it worked a lot better than the SimpliSafe lock. Right now, I can't recommend this product. I think it needs to be more fleshed out. Even though it's a thin profile smart lock, it just doesn't seem to be working quite right. I don't know if this is something that could be fixed in a software update or is something that can be pushed out to the device. So far, I've tried moving the base station closer to the smart locks because I'm having issues with it connecting, or even the app even seeing the smart lock. Keeps telling me to call SimpliSafe, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I think maybe it might be a defective lock. I've had problems with it even calibrating, because that's one of the first steps you have to do after you get it connected to your base station is calibrate it. I had an issue, I actually even had an issue connecting it to my base station For some reason, whenever I'd press the button on the back, nothing would happen. I thought it was the batteries, and I switched them out, still nothing would happen. I left the batteries in there, then I came back, pressed the button, and then it connected once I moved the lock upstairs closer to my base station. But now I notice it's still not working quite as the way I wanted it to work, and I will try to figure out what's going on. I'll try to reach out to SimpliSafe, see if maybe it's just a defective device. But as of right now, the SimpliSafe Smart Lock just doesn't seem to be meeting my expectations. So if you found use in this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys.